If you're looking for the easiest way to lose weight after you've been on a slump for a couple months, you've lost your inconsistency, you've gained 15, 20, 30, even 40 plus pounds, this is the video for you. Now, what is actually going to happen is that I've written down all my notes and I'm going to give you about 5 steps that you need to take, that this is guaranteed to help you, but you have to hold yourself accountable. And if you don't hold yourself accountable, this is not going to work. I am somebody who moved from 235 pounds to 202 pounds. Obviously, my thing was a little bit more drastic, but I have failed in multiple other things. Multiple other things. I've failed in different things so that I could be able to give you the advice that I'm about to give you right now. So we're about to start with number one. Number one, you ain't gotta worry about it. This is just the simplest one. Out of sight equal out of mind. You need to stop buying a lot of junks, snack, and high calorie drinks for your groceries. So what you have to do is you have to start buying healthier stuff. So none of this, oh, I need to buy all these snacks that are like 150, 200 calories. That doesn't make any sense. None of this, oh, I need to buy these 2 liter sodas that have a lot of sugar content and a lot of calories in them. No, you actually have to rid yourself of that. You have to start doing better meal preps. For argument's sake, you have to buy better meals. If you have an issue of to what to buy, I can make a video of the healthiest stuff with the lowest calories, with the most protein, with the most fat, and those type of stuff. I can make another video for you. So if it's out of your mind, out of your sight rather, it's gonna be out of your mind. And if that's the case, then it's gonna be easier for you to lose weight, because instead of snacking on a Lay's, instead of snacking on some crazy meal, you're gonna be snacking on fruits. You're gonna be snacking on a good sized portion of nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really, nuts are high in calorie, but they're very healthy. So you have to kind of start learning your portion size. I can also make a video as to the different portion sizes, the different I can make some shorts actually with like the different, oh, how much is one serving of this, and I can get like, what's that thing called, a food scale, and then I can show you guys like how much you're actually supposed to be eating in one serving and so forth and whatever. Maybe I'll even make a meal prep video if you guys want. You can tell me. Number two, find a routine and stick to it. When I say that, I don't mean don't try to go too extreme. Everybody's going for different goals. There's so many different coaches, so many different fitness influencers, so many different videos that you can find on YouTube right now. Find a routine and stick with it. The thing is, what I've realized is that consistency, once you're doing the right thing, is still good. It's just you'll see different results. So obviously, I'm not telling you to go to the gym 7 times a week. I'm telling you to go to the gym maybe 5 times per week. If you go to the gym 5 times per week, I guess 3 to 5 times is good. You have to find a balance. If you're somebody who wants to improve your glutes, you have to find a girl that is probably your height, that probably does your type of workouts, you know what I'm saying, and see what she does, see what she eats, see the different stuff. So you have to find a routine, stick with it. Don't worry about it. It's not that difficult. If you're a guy and you're looking for certain results, look for people who are your height, your body type, and see if they have a routine that you can follow. And don't try to do anything too extreme. Trust me, there's so many different ways that you can do it. You can do the high rep, low weight, and you can do the high weight, low rep. You can shock your muscle. You can go 1 month this routine, and next month another routine. This week this routine, and next week another routine. There's so many different ways to skin a cat, so don't worry about it. There's no one way to be fit. So don't worry about it. You don't have to do what John, Harry, Tom, and whosoever else are doing. Just do what works for you. But in order to know what works for you, you have to be doing a routine, see the results after a couple weeks, and see if it works for you. How do you feel after you're doing this routine? Exactly. The next tip, 10K steps has to be done every single day. I need you guys to get some sort of step counter. It doesn't have to be an Apple Watch. Even though Apple Watches are getting cheaper nowadays, you can get an older one for cheap, obviously. But you can get a Fitbit, you can get any kind of watch, Samsung watch, Galaxy watch, I don't know what you want to call it. Get any watch that counts steps and use it. The reason why I said that, you definitely need to keep yourself, keep abreast of what you're doing. And you need something that's as accurate as possible. You don't need something that's telling you that, oh, you did 10K steps and you only did 9, or you only did 8. You need something that probably tells you that you did less than what you actually did. If something tells you that you did 10K, maybe you did 10 to the 500, maybe you did 11. I know that your phone does track your steps, but you don't really have your phone on you at all times. What am I saying? You guys always have your phone on you. You guys will be fine. But The watch usually counts like your heart rate, and you can put in specific exercises. So if you're somebody that's going to be doing exercises, whether it's at home or is at the gym, it will also count how many calories, or rather estimate how many calories that you burn for that as well. So that's something that you have to do as well. That's very, very, very important. I can't even lie to you. So invest, because at the end of the day, your body is a temple and you have to keep it, because at the end of the day, your body is the most important thing that you possess and that you have control over for the most part in your life. So the decisions that you're making today, it's never too much, and you have to invest the money in yourself. Spend the money now so that you don't have to spend greater money later. You know what I'm saying? If you're tracking your steps and tracking maybe your calories, you don't really have to do that. But if you're tracking your steps and tracking your calories and watching what you're eating right now, there's a higher chance that when you're older, because you've been fit and you have a very good balanced diet, you'll probably be susceptible to less diseases, which mean that you won't be spending tens of thousands of USD and millions of dollars on operations and those type of stuff. So think about it. Spend the money now or spend way more later. Next thing, sleep. Sleep is actually one of the things that I struggle with because I don't sleep that often. And if I'm being completely honest, sleep is very, 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 very important. After all of the exercise and all of the movements that you've done, you actually need to make sure that you replenish the body, and you need to give your body time to heal. And remember that thing that I spoke about in the last video, that I said resting metabolic rate. The only time that your body burns those calories usually is when you're sleeping. So every single person has a specific resting metabolic rate that, or I don't know if this is correct, but I know that there's a specific rate that you have that if you're just sleeping, you're gonna burn these calories no matter what. So let's say it's 1,500 calories or 2,000 calories, you're gonna burn that calorie every single day if you sleep 6 to 8 hours every single day. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do any movements for the day. Just for all your bodily organs and stuff to like function, you require 2,000 calories or 1,500 calories or 1,200 calories. That's your resting. I don't know if it's your resting metabolic or it's another type of rate. I don't know. Is it a resting or the other one? But it's a known fact. Trust me. So you have to ensure that you get sleep. You actually realize that when you get proper sleep, that's when you're actually in a better position to like. That's when you see more weight loss. Like you have a lot of people who train insane but remain the same. You know what I'm saying? And usually it's supposed to be train insane or remain the same. But if you're training very hard and you're not giving your time and not giving your body enough time to replenish, you're not giving your body enough time to rest, to fix those muscle tissues that you've torn and those type of stuff, you're gonna be in problem. You don't want to be in problems. You get me? So think about it. That's very, very, very muy importante. You have to fix that. You have to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Tienes que dormir. I mean, okay. But the last one, this is one that young people suffer from a lot. Reduce the alcohol intake that you're doing. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you could go on an alcohol cleanse, this will actually work out perfectly for you, because alcohol actually inhibits. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Alcohol actually inhibits your body from burning the calories, because you've introduced toxic or toxins or toxic substances into your body. So now your body is prioritizing purging yourself of that. During that time, there's a window that you're not going to be able to burn calories. So during that window that you're not able to burn calories, you're basically, plus remember, alcohol has calories in them as well. A lot of people don't just drink a glass of red wine, which is healthy, by the way. They actually recommend you to drink a glass of a red wine every day or every other day, because it promotes proper red blood cell and all of those lovely stuff. But it's not like you're just drinking a glass of wine every single day. That's not the case. Most people actually take it very hard or take it very far, because remember, you're drinking alcohol, which theoretically, let's just say it has 4 calories per gram or 4 grams or whatever. It has calories. You're going to drink shots, which are actually the lightest form of alcohol. If you're going to drink, probably take some shots or red wine, of course. But let's just say you take shots, 5 shots, and then you take some drinks. The drinks having juice in there usually, because in Jamaica, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Jamaica we chase liquor. You know what I'm saying? So we chase liquor with, for argument's sake, we have rum. We rum with some Pepsi or Ting or whatever. Ting is one of the most sodas with one of the highest content of sugar of all time, and it's very calorie dense. You drink 2 or 3 drinks of the rum and Ting or the rum and Pepsi, I guarantee you have just intaken. I've guaranteed you just took in at least 1,000 calories for that day. Plus, you're not gonna be able to burn fat for the next day or two because of that decision that you made. And you have some people that go out and drink every single day. I have no issue if you want to go drink, because guess what? I'm not telling you to do your diet. I'm not telling you to do your diet. And what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not telling you to do your diet. And Jesus, I'm trying to find the words and I can't find it. And I'm not gonna edit this, I'm not trying to tell you to completely change your life. Because at the end of the day, make no sense. Let me tell you the truth, It don't make no sense at all, that you do this fitness thing, and take it extremely serious, and go up on this wicked diet, and then God forbid something happen to you tomorrow, you die. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to do, you have to find balance. I'm just saying that you can still lose weight and enjoy your life. So try to lose weight, actually just lose the weight and enjoy your life. Because at the end of the day, you feel better, you look better, you'll just overall, you'll see people looking at you differently. So you want to lose the weight. You've gained 40 pounds, you've gained 30 pounds, you've let yourself go. For whatever reason, it could have been a bad breakup, it could have been depression, which is very serious. Find a therapist, trust me. It could have been a death in the family, which is also very serious. It could have just been lost. It could have just been you being burnt out. We work extremely hard every single day and we don't know when to rest. We don't know when to quit. So don't worry about it. I understand. Sometimes time just fly. Sometimes you're now in a new job where you're doing less activity, but you're doing more work. So it's like, because you're not up and down as much as you are, and you finally bought the car, your hard work has paid off, you finally bought the car. It's very difficult for somebody who used to have a walking life, is now in an office life for 8 hours. Sometimes they even work overtime for another 2 hours. And then as you reach home, you just bathe and eat some food and sleep. Sometimes you're too lazy to cook. So, you end up, obviously, you're too lazy to cook. So you end up either, finding some unhealthy snacks, or you order in for the day. I have no issue if you want to eat junk food. As a matter of fact, I'll go back to the junk food part. You can eat junk food once per week. Don't overdo it. Because guess what? If you are healthy 6 times for the week and you just overdo it one day, meaning you just have a cheat meal, not a cheat day, you have a cheat meal, you know what I'm saying? You decide to eat a little zinger, just get in some extra steps that day, and just know that you might see a little change from the scale because you've introduced a lot of carbs in your body. And for every carb that you take in, you get 4 grams of water weight. So you're gonna look a bit bloated the next day. You're gonna gain maybe a pound or two. It's not because all of your progress is gone. It's because you've gained a lot of water weight from the junk food that you had, because it has a lot of sodium and it has a lot of carbs, and that's fine. Within a day or two, all of that water weight will be gone, assuming you've gone back on your diet. So don't worry about it. That's just how life is. I'm telling you, I can make videos on videos on top of this. I have lived it. I have done it. I'm literally at a state where I'm eating anything I want to eat, but I exercise very often and I get in 12,000, 16,000, 20,000, 25,000 steps very often. And I do that based on the days that I'm about to have, or the days that I just had. If I had a terrible eating day, the next day I'm gonna lock in. And I'm gonna lock in probably for a week, and then I'm gonna have some junk food again. I'll tell you this right now. My guilty pleasure is apple pie. And I can't just eat a slice of apple pie. I have to eat the entire pie. And the entire pie is over 1,500 calories. So for that day, I have to do maybe at least 15 to 20,000 steps. So at least I know I burn 3/4 of that, where I burn maybe like 1,000 calories in walking. And then I'll exercise and burn like an next 500. Yes, that's how much work is required just to burn back all of that junk that you just ate. It's actually crazy. To get 20,000 worth of steps is probably at least 2.5 hours worth of walking at a very fast pace. So you have to just know, is it worth it? It's not. It's just, I'm willing to do the work. I'm telling you that you don't have to. Figure it out. We can do this. And if you want me to make more videos, I can. I can make how to cook your food with less calories. I can make how to meal prep with less calories. I can make how to lose this amount of weight. I can give you routines. Because I found routines and I've tried out different routines, exercise routines and whatever. You guys can put in the comment section you want a routine for this party about the hell. I don't do glute workout like that, but I would give you a glute routine workout, or at least I'll send it to someone who does have it, because I watch a lot of fitness influencers. And I know this video went long. I don't even know if you're here in this long part of the video, but if you're actually serious about losing weight, I hope you actually made it here. And I don't care if it's only 20 views this video get. At the end of the day, if 20 people change their lifestyle and prevent themselves from getting diabetes, prevent themselves from getting hurt, prevent themselves from getting all sorts of illnesses that supposedly runs in the family, which it does, you're more susceptible to it, but there are ways that you can prevent it or lessen it. I would have done my job. This is a one take video. I'm not editing it. I never cared. I don't even know how long this is. Probably like 50 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how long it is, bro. But I'm not editing it. Oh, I'm not editing this, bro. But yes, I'm out.